What's up, my friends? How you doing? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, isn't it? Hold on. Is it the right day? Yeah. It is. Yeah, okay, it is Tuesday. Cool. Apparently, I've lost track of what day of the week it is. So it's Tuesday, and we are here to do some chill stream action. So let me go ahead and grab the live stream link first things first, and we'll share that in the Discord. All right, there we go. That's good. Perfect. So, our hellos are in order. What up, Millmaster, Rays, Ang, Splendor, Jess, Clayton, Kansiki, Burrican, who else? Shelton, Riley, Gianna, John Pierre, Doomblade, Goddard, Graham, Gossett, Gerthulu, Joe, Millmaster, Yamagoro, Zircon, Spatula, Error, Kurt, Sum. How you guys doing today? How is life treating you? I've been getting irritated by some nonsense today. I feel like I've been easier to irritate today. At least in some regards. I was playing on Arena and I kept running into people who were playing like slow control. Like the slowest control on earth. Do you know what I mean? You know where you're just sitting there going, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, and you're just sitting there with all these triggers on the stack going, oh, how is this even worth it, man? How is it even worth it to deal with this nonsense? Ugh. So yeah, there was a number. There was a number of those, man. There was a number of those. I'm still not 100%, so I think part of my irritation comes from I feel like I have more energy and I'm done with being sick, but like I'm not done with being sick. Like I'm ready to be done with being sick, 100%, but my body isn't ready. So the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, and it just feels obnoxious. I'm like a dog straining on the leash, you know. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. So whatevs, man. Whatevs. Clayton, you went to the hospital and got you some pain medication for your pinched nerve in your shoulder. Well, that's good, man. You don't want to be in pain. Kurt, your day hasn't been the greatest, but you got steak and potatoes, so it ain't that bad. Well, that's a good attitude to have, man. I like steak. I had a fucking Garbo. I had a fucking Garbo pizza for dinner. Like a frozen, store-bought, middle-of-the-road pizza. Yeah. So, that was disappointing. But whatever. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes sometimes. Millmaster Super Chat says, long, boring, and very confusing. My type of magic. Oh, bro. Like, I feel like there's a bunch of control players. Actually, I know for a fact there's a bunch of control players who don't have what it takes to play control. I've watched them at tournaments where it's like literally, look, man, you run to time every round. You run to time. You are not smart enough to play control. That's it. You don't know how to make enough decisions on the fly, and you're not swift enough to play control. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. A lot of people aren't bright enough to play control the right way, but it's incredibly tedious to watch you try, and you're wasting all of our time. So you need to accept that you are not good at this, and this is not where you practice. In this tournament where everybody's time is online and we have to wait for it to go to time, this is not the place for it. Thanks for the super chat, Millmaster. What up, Ashmead? What up, Billy? How's it going? How's it going? Those store-bought pizzas taste a little better when you remember you aren't paying $15 or more for it. I've got coupons for a pizza place where I can get a pizza for $10. This pizza was $5, so it's half price, right? But that doesn't make it any better. It sucked. It sucked, man. It sucked. Jerome, it's a little bit embarrassing. Well, I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Ashmead, control players are the slowest playing people in Magic. The majority of them are. I play control pretty damn quick, right? I'm just like, bam, I've made my decisions. I know what I'm doing. Let's go. I know what to counter and what not to counter. So I don't sit there forever going, hold on, let me figure this out. Let me figure out what my cards do. Let me figure out what your card does. Let me figure out if there's a problem for me. It's so annoying. Gianna, you made pork carnitas. They were delicious. The hell's a carnita? Is that like a taco? Carnitas. It's Mexican slow cooker pulled pork. Oh, it is like a taco. I mean, I feel like almost all Mexican food is tacos. That shows how little I know about Mexican food. I feel like all their food is just variations on tacos. Chimichangas. Oh, I love chimichangas, though. What up, Smash? Drewby's membership message says, evening, perp. How goes the grind, brother? It's annoying me today. The grind is annoying me today. But what are you going to do, right? That's being human. Oh, speaking of like running to time each round, there's a conversation going on Twitter right now where people are talking about having games of Magic on MTGO, right? And MTGO has a built-in round timer, like a chess clock kind of thing. And there's apparently somebody was playing in some kind of tournament and somebody else was playing a combo that in paper Magic, you would just have to explain, yo, here's my combo. I do it X number of times, you lose. But on MTGO, you have to physically go through because you can't tell it to just reiterate this combo over and over and over. And so the person who had the combo said, here's my combo. I win. You need to concede. And then the person playing against them didn't concede. And there's a bunch of people going, oh, that's dishonorable. That's not okay. And then there's a bunch of other people going, yeah, bro, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So I totally fall into the category of, oh, you want to play on MTGO and you know there's a timer clock and you built this deck that you can't effectively finish your games with? Well, it looks like you made a big mistake. Go ahead, I'll sit here and wait. You go ahead and click through your combo. No, you have to concede because, no, guess what? This isn't paper Magic and trying to pretend like it's one-to-one. Guess what? There's a bunch of broken cards on MTGO. It don't function the same way. So if you don't take the round timer into account when you're playing on something with a round timer, I mean, I retweeted it saying, yo, I wouldn't concede. You got two options. Either get busy clicking or get busy crying. Because I ain't forfeiting, earn your win. Oh, but MTGO won't let me. Yeah, I guess you should have known that before you picked the deck, huh? Yeah. MTGO isn't a one-to-one paper. No, but if it was, you have to concede. It's dishonorable. Cram it up your ass is what I think when I read that shit. I'm like, really? Yeah, you're like a cheater because no, there's no cheating at all. You're playing by the rules of MTGO. And if you're going to play bullshit like I got to sit there through your combo nonsense, have fun. Click for half an hour. See if you can get it done. I'll wait. I'll sit here and have a cup of tea. Go for it. I'll take the win because you don't know what the fuck you're doing or you just made a tactical error. Guess what? Clock's part of the game. You don't just get to ignore part of the game and then message your opponent and go, you gotta concede. Fuck you. No, I don't. Right? 100%. I agree, Millmaster. It's MTGO. You gotta learn the clock. 100%. 100%. Riley, if you don't play control often, it can be overwhelming. Yeah, so don't play it. Don't play it. Don't pilot something that you're not ready to pilot in a fucking event. That's the deal. Don't play control and take a fucking hour. Oh, I don't know my deck and it overwhelms me. Yeah, then don't do that. Don't use that one, right? Pick a different deck that you can play because everybody else's time matters too. And you going to time every round isn't cute. And I hate when people go to time because they're fucking assholes. There's so many fucking assholes playing Magic tournaments where I just got into the habit of walking up when people went to time and I'm like, yo, the round's at time right now. And you guys get 5 turns. But I need one of you to tell me that you can actually win in the next 5 turns. Can either of you win in the next 5 turns? Can you? You get 3 turns, you get 2 turns. Can you fucking win in that time frame? Because if the answer is no, fuck you, you're done. Fuck you. You already ran to time, you fucking assholes. You had just as much time as everybody else, and it's fine to have some extra turns if you can win in those turns. But if you can't win in those turns and you keep playing, you're a fucking asshole. Stop wasting everybody's time. The game can't come to a conclusion. And there's something about these numpty fuckers that when you go, wait, I get 5 more turns after the timer, time to play really slowly, I'll stand over them. Hurry up. Fuck it. How many cards you have out? You've been playing this game for how long? You should know what you need to fucking do. You should know it's in your deck. You have to tell me right now, can you win? What's your path to fucking victory? I wouldn't demand that they give away their secrets. Not on that level. You just have to tell me you can win in the next fucking 3 turns. And fine, I'll let you go. But don't fucking lie to me. And you best not just, I don't know. Well, then you're done. If you don't know, you're fucking done. That's it. That's it. Zero says, is it okay to click and cry? Yes. Yes. Scorpageist, you want to see 1 or 2 cycles of a combo to be sure it's indeed infinite? That's part of it, but I still wouldn't concede on MTGO. I'd be like, who knows? You could misclick or whatever else, man. You could do any of it. You could do any of it. What up, Church? What up, Jojo? That's right, Birkin. Play it out, bitch. Play it out. That's the deal. When it comes to that, when it comes to the round timer shit, play it out. Not my fault you didn't take into account something that's really fucking obvious about this. Keep messaging me about how you deserve the win. I'll take the win. And you fucking cry about it because you didn't fucking pay attention to how the actual gaming program you're on works. So if this was paper, I could pull my fucking dick and balls out, put them on the table and tell you to chug them too. But guess what? That's not what we're doing right now. So maybe pay attention to where you are. If your strategy relies on explaining to your opponent that you won and expecting them to concede, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. That's it. That's it. Smash says, I don't know my deck. That sounds like a you problem, but it becomes an everybody problem. Nishimoto says, we need more mics running our tourneys. Thanks, buddy. Also, these are for you. These are for you. For that fucking shit you sent over to the game store. You sent money to the game store to add into the fucking loot shenanigans. And this is the first time I've been able to give you one of these. 2 of these right here, buddy. Mad, you think that's bad? You want to know what Canadian prices are? The collector decks, bro. Collector decks on pre-order, 900 bones. 900 bones. There's no point. There's no point. Who's going to pay that? Who's going to pay that? Who's going to pay that? $900. Not like, sorry, does it come with a month of banging your mom tacked on? Because that's worth $1 a day. So that's like $30. So where's the other $870 worth of value, wizards? Right? Like, it's bonkers bananas. Stupid nonsense, garbage, rip-off idiocy is what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Paul says, if it ain't simple, I ain't playing it. I play complex decks, but I play them pretty fucking quickly. My control decks never ran to time. I would dominate my opponents within the time frame given. That's it. That's it. You can play control in a timely fucking manner. It's possible. It's possible. Smash, you laugh when you have opponents that like know they're dead and they just rope you. Well, sometimes it's genuinely somebody disconnecting, and that does accident. Like, I get kicked off all the time, so sometimes I assume it's that. But if I can see them flashing on things here or there, and they're just sitting there, I'm just like, oh yeah, you can be a loser for longer. You could be off to another game, and if you think I'm going to concede, I'm not. I didn't even care that much about the win, but now that I know you want it so badly, you can't have it. You can't have it. That's the kind of prick I am. Like, I concede out of games like nothing to save my time. But as soon as I realize somebody's being a wang baby and they're playing quick, oh, you're swinging for lethal and I've lost. I'm just gonna sit here. Sit there, bitch. Be a loser for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. You have to walk away from the computer. Whatever it is you have to do, you pathetic fucking clown. These are games of arena. And if you're this sad over losing it, good. Be sad, you little bitch. Like, this is nothing and you're pathetic. So yeah, I'll lean right into it. Sometimes I'll literally just bounce from card to card. Boopity boopity boop. Boopity boopity boop. Boopity boopity boop. Right? And I got the emotes on mute, so if they're trying to spam anything, it's like, hey, my dick your mouth, bitch. Keep being a loser, clownfish. Right? That's right, Nishimoto. Definitely got it, buddy. Had a good laugh. Yeah, Magaro, your commander deck is like half your cards make worms. Nice. Worms and mana sources. I love it. DJ Longhair dropping by some love. Hi, y'all. What up, DJ Longhair? How you doing? Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Some, you want to get a bundle for Modern Horizons 3? I would like to play in the pre-release. I didn't know they had bundles, but I'd be cool with something like that. I mean, if I was rich as shit, let's say I was like a billionaire or whatever, I would buy Magic at whatever price because I want the cards. I don't even fuck care. I want the cards, but they've thoroughly priced the shit right out of my range. What? Yesterday, your opponent had 2 of the same creature out. When you targeted one for a move, he hexproofed it. You cast a second removal, meaning you'd have to target the same one before the hexproof resolved. Accidentally targeted the other copy. Mistakes happen. Oh yeah, people make mistakes all the time, Ashmead. Oh, Stormtrooper says the price is right, you bitch. Millmaster, he's calling you a bitch also. Stormtrooper, I see you made sure to do it 202 in case anybody else was doing a Price is Right maneuver at the same time. That's next level super chat metagaming for the board, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you strategize. You are Lord of the board. What up, Scott? So on the note of loot, I'm coming up with the stream game for us to play. Once I'm 100% for the subscriber celebration stream, I want to do a Thunder Junction big score game. I'm still working out the rules of it and how it's going to work, but I've got some ideas, and one of the rules is going to be if you do a super chat and it results in a loot being opened from a booster pack, you get a 24-hour timeout automatically. You are timed out from my channel for a full 24 hours for being involved with loot. But there will be a big score, where if you crack a pack of Thunder Junction and there's a big score card in it, then automatically a second pack gets opened. And if there's a big score in that, then ultimate action. I'll tell you what that is when we do the stream. But that's the rough, you know what, I should probably be noting this down so that when I wake up tomorrow, I haven't completely forgotten about this concept. All right. There's that list of action movies. Oh, man. Yo, there was this fucking old lady. I went to the grocery store today, and I was in my nice fucking corduroy fedora and my sweet jacket. And she was like, you look like a detective. I wish I had had this notepad with me so I could be like, ma'am, I have some questions for you. I'm investigating a murder. Certain Mike Super Chat says, found a stack of 30 rat colonies in a box under my bed. Need to make a deck with them now. Pfft, it's a nice little valuable stack of uncommons to find, bro. Sweet score. Stormtrooper membership message says, show those shields, all you bears. Shields up, son. Some, what if you get loot and a big score? Good question. Good question. Loot equals auto loss plus 24-hour timeout. If there's a loot in your pack, not only do you get timed out, but he doesn't count for the big score triggering. That's how it works. That's how it works. Auto loss plus 24-hour timeout. That's the new rule. Make sure the rules are way complicated. Fuck you, DJ Longhair. You learned your lesson, didn't you, dickhead? Now you don't do a fucking million stupid rules, do you? Do you? Hey, let's make a billion rules where you need 6 pages of fucking reading this book. Well, if you turn to subsection B12, like, fuck that. You need to be... Hey, Demon Child. Demon 20 Child. Super Chat says, I just gotten back into Magic since 2010, and the prices are insane. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, buying singles is the only viable option now. Also, why is Commander so damn popular? It's really annoying, especially if I try to search for stuff. Okay, well, first of all, singles are so expensive because that fucking dickhead Chris Cox got in charge of Wizards of the Coast, and he essentially just started cranking the price of every product under the sun and set out to make Magic super expensive, right? So there's also the fact that Hasbro relies super heavily on Wizards of the Coast. Actually, their next earning report comes out tomorrow, so we'll be talking about that in a video along with some other subjects tomorrow. But, like, Wizards has to make money for Hasbro. They have no choice. They have to generate crazy profits, and that is the number one priority, which means insane expensive products. As to why is Commander so popular, it's Wizards has forced Commander, essentially. Wizards made the declaration, Commander is casual and casual is king. And so every product they make now is specifically aimed at Commander. Is it a standard set? It has Commander decks. They cram Commander into everything. Look at Thunder Junction. Thunder Junction is a standard set, but it's not really. It has 50 fucking legends in it, bro. It's aimed at Commander and Modern. Wizards wants to force rotation into Modern. They fucked Standard and they know it. They made Standard into a 3-year abortion nightmare, and it's just ugly garbage. And there's no way they're going to fix that. Pretending that that's going to get fixed by their card design going forward is insane. We are now at the crux of ultra power creep. Going forwards, the power creep is going to be crazier and crazier to make shit more and more expensive. And every year we're going to see price increases, if not every single fucking set, right? And the only justification is Wizards thinks they can get more money. They're not offering more value. In fact, they make arrogant statements like, we can't actually make Modern decks that we can sell because you guys won't pay enough for them. They have the fucking goal to say that. They could print an entire Modern deck for like $1. For like $1. But they're like, look, man, we can't print Modern decks because you guys wouldn't pay $1,000 a deck. Like, we have to keep Modern expensive because we need to keep singles expensive. We need secondary market expensive singles. And our stupid scam with serialized numbered cards isn't working out. It isn't working out because people know it's a fucking skis. People know it's bullshit. It doesn't make the card special because you made 1 out of 500 on it. That's nothing. That means fucking nothing. It means nothing. Ashmead, the difference with Warhammer is, bro, people can easily be, like, with Magic, if you go to a fucking event, everybody's playing with the new rules. With Warhammer, you can just be like, I'm still using the previous rule set. And a lot of people will be like, yeah, I still got those books. Let's just play that way. Who cares? They can't do the same thing that Magic's doing, man. Potato, you're trying to fill out a Khans of Tarkir set cube. It's kind of crazy that you're saying cube and Tarkir in the same sentence because I sat down today and made a list of about 280 more cards that I want for my cube, and I just left off at the Khans block. That's the next thing I'm going to be looking at. So that's just a fun little coincidence right there. That's right, Smash. Modern Horizons 3, a modern legal set, has not only regular Commander precons, but all foil Commander precons. Commander is everything. Commander is everything. What customers are they going to have if they eventually price people out to ever increasing prices? They haven't yet, have they? Have they? Like, the reality is, sets like this, Markov Manor, are way more dangerous than the increasing prices. Like Thunder Junction is selling way better than Markov Manor. So It's not the price point that's defeating it. They haven't found the price point that breaks the market yet. Magic 30 was a very odd beast, but it doesn't provide us any real information in terms of where the ceiling is of what people will pay. So Wizards is going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they find the limit. They know Magic 30 won't work. They know we won't overpay for like Aftermath style sets. So they're just trying to pinpoint the exact amount they can gouge us for, right? So you've got whale hunting plus tons of commander players who just want a single here or there. And I also think that you underestimate the amount of people who will literally just go into a game shop and buy just random collector packs. I see people cracking collector packs all the time at like 35, 40 bucks a throw, because that's what they are here in Canada. It's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But also, if I had the money, I'd probably be doing it too. Not probably, I would. I would. So while the behavior seems crazy to me, it seems crazy because I don't have the same finances that they do. That's it. Or if we do have the same finances, they aren't as triggered by the cost, whatever it is. Whatever it is. But yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Spatula, acknowledging the secondary market price does not actually make it gambling at all. If Wizards set the secondary market price, then it would be considered gambling. The secondary market prices, Wizards go, hey, we make these products, and people buy them, and then they decide, yeah, these secondary market prices through their own purchasing and selling. So there's no argument to turn it into gambling because there's no set value and you can't redeem them. If Wizards had cards you could redeem, like if they said, if you get this card in a pack, we'll give you $100, that's like redeeming at a casino. But on the secondary market, it ain't gambling. There's no way. There's no way. So they're not going to get banned in fucking Europe over that shit, bro. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So yeah, it's not gambling. It's not gambling because none of these things have fucking set values. None of them have set values. Every card piece costs Wizards the exact same to manufacture, and they are in no way saying that any particular card that gets made is worth more than another. If people outside that decide that, that's nothing they can control. That's like saying, hey, if people just decided that things you can get at the fucking grocery store are worth money outside of there, and it's like it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, I went to the gumball machine and somebody's decided, yo, if you get a purple gumball out of there, I'll pay you $10. Oh, the guys who own the vending machine are running a gambling operation. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's illogical. I understand why some people think it's gambling, but it's not, because Magic doesn't have fucking inherent value and you can't cash the cards in. So, no, it's not. Stormtrooper, it's not technically gambling in Canada at all. So the One Ring thing he wasn't lucky because he didn't win the fucking lottery. He just got the rarest card that was put in a set that has no financial value. None. The company doesn't set this stuff. They don't get to control the market, create the market. Sure, they do a bunch of stuff to try and influence it from the outside. We can't deny that. But from a legal standpoint, a technical standpoint, it absolutely is not gambling. The only aspect of Magic that's ever been gambling was ante, and they removed ante a long time ago because of gambling laws and churches going, no, you can't play your gambling games here, and they used to have events in churches. But no, Magic boosters aren't gambling without some inherent ability to trade this in, and just the fact that somebody else will pay you money for it is not an inherent ability to trade it in. It has to be like a casino where the people you are paying to be a part of this experience are the ones who pay you back out. That's the key. When you think about gambling, think about it like a casino. That's how it works. The money has to come from the casino for it to be considered gambling. That's it. It's that simple. So if Wizards isn't the one giving you the money, guess what? It's not gambling. But it can feel like that because you went, whoa, I spent $5 on a pack and I got a $10 card. I won. But first of all, can you get the fucking $10 for that? Will somebody pay you the $10? Are you actually only going to get $4 at trade-in value? Like, there's so many layers to it that no, it absolutely is not gambling. That's like for real. There is no legal way to call it gambling. What about Secret Lair? What, where they sell you particular cards at a set price? We make special collector edition cards and we sell it for this price. What the secondary market values it at is irrelevant. The Lord of the Rings Secret Lair cost like $40. The cards in it are worth $3. If Wizards could set the value of cards, then all Secret Lair cards would be worth identical to the cost of the Secret Lairs they were sold in, right? Right? It's the shit isn't pegged to something, right? Like, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It just feels like gambling because enough people are willing to pay you outside of it that you can come out ahead, right? Cardboard Splendor says, time for gambling donations again. That's right. That's right. But this time for cardboard rectangles. This time for cardboard rectangles. What up, Clark? How you doing, buddy? Justin, the Judge Academy lost the partnership on your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. The Judge Academy was always dead. It was always dead. It was always going to die. Like, the sad thing is that a bunch of people who are Magic judges got hosed by all this. And some people will go, yo, the judges are chumps because they work for free to run events and shit. But guess what? I was a judge for a long fucking time. And I ran a whole bunch of events for fucking free to help people out. I also got paid to judge events too. But, like, for real, I did that judging for a long time. So on one hand, I feel for the judges who got pulled up into the Judge Academy. But the Judge Academy was always like the equivalent of a scam to me, bro. They were like, yo, we're going to let you keep your accreditations and stuff, and we're going to like help new people get their judge status and stuff, but they couldn't offer anything. The judge status didn't mean anything. Wizards of the Coast decided they didn't need judges. Screw it, we don't need judges. So therefore Magic Judge is a pretty useless thing. And then you've got to pay this company $100 a year. And what do you get for that? All the training, but as a bonus, we'll give you these foils. But everybody knew that really what they were doing was just paying for judge foils. And then Wizards eventually went, why are we giving these guys good cards to sell when we can just hose them, give them basic lands? We don't give a fuck. Let this thing die. Who cares? Who cares? So there's the people at the top who were just getting paid to run the thing. And I don't know how they were fucking earning any of the money because the Judge Academy was a fucking joke. It was a joke, bro. A rip-off joke that was just about the foils. So, how long is it going to last? Not long. Not long. What up, Chester? How you doing? What up, Joshua? I am indeed live. What up, Cramden? How's it going, buddy? So yeah, man, Wizards is lucky. They essentially just get to fucking print money, and they can't help themselves but try and rip us off at every fucking turn. The card quality on Thunder Junction is very poor. Very poor. So yeah, the judges in the middle of the thing, they just got taken. They got taken for their money without really getting anything in return because the Judge Academy was always a waste. Always a waste. It's too bad too because judges are some of the most passionate people about Magic. They're willing to learn more and help other play the game, right? Some of them were just fucking complete dickheads, right? What are you going to do? But Zircon, you got pinched nerves in your neck. Well, stop letting the guy grab you by the back of the neck, bro. Riot, has it really been mostly Hasbro's fault for all the change in Wizards? Absolutely. 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 Hasbro needs money, demands money. Wizards has to provide that money regardless of the damage that it does to Wizards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it hobbles Wizards. It doesn't, any of it. Any of it. Zircon, you're not supposed to look up? What? Well, you know what that means. You got to watch that movie, Don't Look Up. Man, I hope that shit gets sorted out. Not being able to look up. That makes me think of Futurama, where Buddy's where Farnsworth is like bent forward. That's right, Millmaster. They're currently in the monetize every element of Magic. Try and skis as much as humanly possible. That's the current business model. Did I play and enjoy any TV or movie tie-in TCGs from the 90s and stuff? No, those all sucked, dude. They all sucked. Back in the day, the good card games were like Magic the Gathering, Shadow Fist, Legend of the Five Rings. There was a handful of them that were fun. It started like 10 years ago. Damn, man. That's a long time to be dealing with that. I feel you, though. My back's been messed up in one form or another since I was young. So, I get it, man. I get it. Not that we have the same thing going on, but I get it. Speaking of having the same thing going on, the one fucking chick at the grocery store started talking about basically her bones hurting. She didn't say that exact phrase, but the way she was describing, I'm like, that's me when my bones hurt. And I was just like, yo, I've never met anybody else describe it the same way, but I want you to know I have the exact same shit going on. For real. I have the exact same shit. So I don't know if it helps you to feel better knowing that somebody else has it going on the same way you do. But she was like, yeah, actually it does. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Correct, Ben. Wizards takes advantage of people's passion for the game, right? They underpay their employees because of the honor of getting to work for Wizards of the Coast. Thunder Junction should be retconned out of the plot. Oh, don't worry about it. If you think Thunder Junction's going to have any impact on anything going forwards, how could it? How could it? They've decided that the story doesn't matter and there's no internal consistency required. Like, they literally posted on the website for the Thunder Junction story lying and saying that Ashiok said, Ariette, help me on Thunder Junction. Never happened. You can even go and read the story on the website, the Throne of Eldraine story, or Wilds of Eldraine story, I should say, and you'll see, nope, never happened. And same article, they go, Vraska got cured of being a Phyrexian somehow. So if you think that there's going to be anything that connects off of this, or that it matters, like, don't even worry about it. And honestly, I'm going to let you in on a little fucking secret. It's way easier to enjoy Magic now if you stop caring about the story and don't need it to make sense. If you just enjoy the game, you can just enjoy the game. That's what I've been doing. And since I don't care about the Thunder Junction story anymore, although loot still triggers the shit out of me, let's be real, as the culmination of the story. You're going to give us this fucking ugly little fucking Down syndrome goofbag like raccoon that looks like crap that's supposed to be a cutesy whatever, so you can sell us fucking dumbass fucking plushes, and now people are fucking setting it up, so I'm gonna get multiple of these stupid little fucking goofs. So like, that part is really annoying, but when I stop thinking about it and just actually play Magic and enjoy myself, I dig a bunch of the artwork from Thunder Junction. Not the cowboys, like where they've cowboyified characters we know, but the big landscape pictures with the blue cacti and like random dudes riding by on horses and stuff. That's fine. That's fine. No, the people who are cowboys from Thunder Junction who aren't characters I already know, it does not trigger the same, like, why is Lazav here being a cowboy? What is he doing? What does it matter? You know? Every day, but you like the story? Well, you can like the story. Here's the thing, though. They're not going to make it good just because you like it. They're never going to fix it. They've decided that they're trying to get, like, the TikTok generation to play Magic. You don't matter. People who want coherent story don't matter. You're not the target demographic. They're just like, we just want people to be excited by moments and won't care that none of the story makes sense. And there's a bunch of people whose brains don't work right, who read the story and go, oh, I loved this. And I just go, how? But I remember there were previous chunks of time where I started to read the story and went, this is dreadful. I'm not going to read it. And I just enjoyed the cards and had a good time. Also, the story that's hidden on the cards will tend to be much better than the written story. Clayton, don't fucking spread lies like that. You got a moderator wrench, so people are gonna think that that's a real fucking thing. I'm gonna have to take your fucking away your moderator wrench, because now you're gonna make people think I'm giving away signed cards. You can't fucking insert random extra shit into what's actually going on. All right, you got that fucking wrench, so stop it. Stop it. People on the internet are fucking stupid, and they will think, oh wait a minute, I can get a signed card from the historian. No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. No, you can't. Yes, you can send money to the game store I go to. If you send money to Phoenix Rising, everybody who does it, he's gonna get a loot plushie and force them upon me. And multiple people have already done it, and he's got some big plan. So I don't know what's coming, but that's a thing that people can still participate in if they want. But no, I ain't signing no fucking cards. That ain't happening. Not unless you meet me in person. Then I sign cards. Not a loot, though. I won't sign no loots. If you give me a loot to sign, I'm going to fucking draw a dick on its face and hand it back. Here you go. I won't even fucking sign it. So you won't be able to be like, oh, the Magic Historian signed this. I'll be like, I didn't sign it. Here's what my signature looks like. It'll just be a dick. Just either coming off his head like he's a unicorn or going into his stupid little gimp gorp mouth, right? Zircon, I should do the signed card, but put it in the Box of Glory. What are you talking about? The Box of Glory is for Lords of the Board only. Look, man, I'm going to let you guys all in on something. I'm going to explain something real clearly. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I make the goddamn decisions. I set this all up. I decide what goes where. I decide what goes in the box. And it's only the fucking Lord of the Board. Whoever's got the biggest dick at the end of the night goes into the fucking Box of Glory. Oh, I'm not like, oh, hey, you know what? I like this one comment that somebody left. You should put him in. Oh, look, somebody sent you a ham sandwich. You should put them in, or you should make them Lord of the Board. Fuck you. Society has rules. I've established my rules, and they will be abided by. There will be no variation, no deviation, only titillation in the exact way that has been prescribed by me. So no. There is only one path into the Box of Glory and only one path to the board. It's very simple and fucking straightforward. Whoever has the biggest money dick wins. Always. 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 Cthulhu loot's lame, but you bet the writers are patting themselves on the back when they came up with the idea after watching The Mandalorian. Yeah, this is awesome. People are going to love this. And there are a bunch of idiots lapping it up. Oh, it's so cute. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is the culmination of a fucking story? How the fuck can you like this? How can you accept this shit? Well, I want to know what the future holds for me. Oh, that was loud. An influential figure will make mention of you in a positive light. Oh, an influencer is going to say something positive about me. Yay! At least I'll get a cookie. Nishimoto says, I see loots in your future. There are multiple loots in my future. There's no disputing that. And I don't know what Buddy over at the game store has planned. But I know I'll be angry. Anthony, you have a big issue with Jace learning to beat the Phyrexian infection by thinking really hard? Well, if it makes you feel any better, or I guess worse, do you know how Nahiri got rid of her Phyrexianization? She just brushed it off, bro. She had literal spikes for arms. Just brushed it off. Also, you know how everyone else lost their sparks because of the Silex blast that happened through the Blind Eternities? Not Nahiri. Nahiri lost her spark because she put it in a rock, and then oopsie dropped the rock. So yeah. Enjoy that. Enjoy that, buddy. Yeah, nothing means anything. Nothing means anything anymore, story-wise. None of it. None of it. And loot is emblematic of the total just sell crap to idiot mentality. The whole fucking... That's the culmination of breaking into the vault. Yeah, there's a dumb rat in there, and Jace and Vraska are gonna take it because... Well, you have to understand that Vraska took in vitro, and they've been working on a family for a long time because Jace's factory job... It kind of messed up his junk. So, like, what is this? What is this, bro? What is this nonsense? But yeah, I'm happy playing Magic. I have no problem playing Magic. I'm enjoying the Magic cards overall, even if the story is abysmal. And I'm going to be real. I'm looking forward to Bloomborough, but I expect that the story for it's going to be just garbage. Just garbage. Why wouldn't it be? There'll be no effort put into making it make sense. It'll just be, hey, this is cool, huh? This thing happened. Cool, huh? There's no consistency, man. There's no consistency. Loot is Wizard's emergency eject button for when they want to reset the lore. See, you think that from reading the story, but what you've forgotten to take into account is reading the story doesn't mean anything. Nothing they say in the story means anything. And loot's never going to show up again anyways. Reset the universe into what? Into what? I got news for you. Thunder Junction completely reset the universe. Thunder Junction has 1 billion Omen Pass. Apparently, Ravnica has 1 billion Omen Pass. Thunder Junction is just everybody's here. We're doing like drive-through sets and stuff. Like, reset the universe into what? Every new set is a new level of idiocy. They're constantly changing and resetting Magic into something different. So if you think there's going to be any follow-through on the loot stuff, forget it. Forget it. The only way we're going to see more loot stuff is if enough merch sells and they think they can keep trying to shove it. That's it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, they don't care about the story making sense at all. Look, they shoved all those detectives into Markov Manor. Thunder Junction is just LARPing. So, who cares? Who cares what the story says? It's non-binding. See, you're reading the story thinking, this is what happened. And they're like, this is what happened right now in this minute. But in the next story, we're just going to need it to be different. So none of that happened. So Jace is a full Phyrexian, right? That's how the next story will start. Jace is a full Phyrexian, and Vraska's Phyrexian, and Loot's gone. You'd be like, what? But that was what happened before. And then 2 sets later, oh, they're together, and there's Loot and Jace and Vraska. They haven't been Phyrexian for years, because Jace's mom took on the Phyres, and she went and took over New Phyrexia. Is Loot the new Kellen? Nah. Loot was supposed to be the big hook for the end. He was supposed to be the culmination for the end of the story. But you got to understand, like, people thinking that this was all thought through. Jace, Vraska, and Loot, all that shit was supposed to happen in, if Loot was even part of the plan. But the Jace and Vraska stuff was supposed to happen during the Phyrexian War, during the Phyrexian invasion. The artwork for Jace is literally, like the Jace Ashiok artwork, that's him as a Phyrexian. They just cut the tentacles off. They edited it out. But the original artwork's available on Arena. So you can see that he's Phyrexian. And what he really was doing was he was masquerading as Ashiok to fuck with Elish Norn psychologically. That's what the story was supposed to be. That's what the story was supposed to be. But since they didn't use that and they had the artwork kicking around, they went, you have to use slush art. And somebody's like, what if we have a space baby vault? And now Jace, instead of what he was doing before to try and stop Elish Norn, Jace is just trying to help his wife adopt a baby. And then we'll sell plushies. Zircon, you know I speak the truth, but your mind just won't think that way. Fair enough, man. If you read stories and expect a payoff, that's normal. And a lot of people will. The number of people, like, I've seen on different threads talking about, I can't wait to see the payoff for this. Look at all these things that could happen. And I'm like, you sweet summer child. How the fuck? No. There's no consistency even in the story you just fucking read. I don't get it. I couldn't huff enough fucking gasoline to destroy enough brain cells for this to fucking make me think, can't wait to see the follow-up to this. Like, it'll be satisfying. Like at the end of, I don't know, Wilds of Eldraine. When Ashiok was like, Ariette, I'm spiriting you away because I plan for you to be a queen somewhere. I can't wait to see what becomes of that. So anyways, Ashiok always had said to Ariette, come help me on Thunder Junction and I'll free you. It's so dumb. Especially since Jace is so powerful, none of that plan needed to happen. Oko wasn't necessary. None of the other people were necessary. In the actual original story, Annie knew where the Hellspurs base was. Did you know the Hellspurs are elementalists? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know the Hellspurs are elementalists? Have you wondered why they're all coated in lava? Right? It's because they can draw on the elemental magic of their surroundings and imbue them into their bodies. So that's what makes the Hellspurs the Hellspurs. Also, Akul apparently sacrificed shit tons of them. But we don't get to see any of that. None in the written story. None of it. None of it. Good Lord. Yeah, the state of the story is just, it's so awful. It's so awful. Yeah, Jess, not being able to breathe sucks, man. So take care of yourself. Don't be a fool. Well, any more than usual. Juglum, you wrote buying smokes. Yeah, save it for your unloved kids, bro. Save it for your unloved kids. All right, I need to get some more water. Hold up. Hold up. Hey! Don't be a dink! Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink. All right, I'm back. I'm back and I got some pretzels. I remember there was a dude who came to the game store that I go to. And he came to a stream once. And he's like, bro, I came into your stream. And it was just you sitting there eating pretzels and swearing at people. And he's like, and I just left. I said, that's what I do, motherfucker. And it became a running gag between us. And then one day he gifted me a bag of the big rolled gold pretzels. That was fun. What up, Miko? How's it going, buddy? See, I'm curious to see what's going to go down with the Hasbro earnings stuff tomorrow. Always new emails, and they're all just trying to sell you crap or updates to a million different things. We've updated our terms of service. And okay, can you highlight the changes? No, you can go and read the whole document. Go fuck yourself. Just put it in 2 fucking sentences, you worthless fucking dickheads. Everybody makes you fucking download apps. All these stupid fucking terms of service. I'm sick of all this shit, man. I wish I was just a fucking big fat walrus out in the fucking sea and I didn't have to worry about nothing. Just floating around on a fucking iceberg or something. Eating penguins. That's right, Clayton. A plump walrus. That's the life, man. That's the life for me. And go sing fucking songs with the goddamn Little Mermaid. Do 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 do. Let's see your tits. Ba da ba da bump a walrus slap. Because even if I was a walrus, I would still like human titties. Just saying. Just saying. Honey mustard. Ew, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, man. Listen. Listen, demon child. What the fuck, bro? Just pretzels are good all by themselves. Do you not see me eating those? They're good. They're good. You don't need fucking sauce, man. You don't need fucking honey mustard. Stop it. Everybody's too fucking fat in the world, and everybody puts sauce on everything, and they need to knock it the fuck off. You don't need sauce on everything. Stuff is awesome on its own. Just eat the thing. It doesn't have to have more layers. You don't need to get a pizza and then have the fucking crust stuffed with cheese. The crust is already delicious and has a bunch of stuff on the edge. And then you get a dipping sauce too. Just fucking calm it down. Stop it. Everybody needs to stop it. They have low-calorie honey mustard. You know what? It has no calories? Not having the fucking honey mustard. That's it. You don't need fucking sauce on it. Just eat the fucking pretzels. Pretzels are good. Pretzels are good. You don't need sauce. You can have a sandwich that's just bread and meat, you know. Like, It was your mouth, the fucking Sahara Desert, where it's like, if I don't have some kind of liquid to moisten it up, how am I supposed to chew and swallow? Like a fucking man. Or a lady. Because either or. Ladies, this applies to you too. Not that any of them are in here mostly, but don't put sauce on your shit. You don't need it. You don't need it. It is not necessary. Ashmead, you sent some message on Discord for me to check out at some point. All right, bro. I will take a look at those later. These pretzels are making me thirsty. What is that from? Because I remember that. I remember that phrase, but I'm not able to recall what it's from. Yeah, everything's too crazy now. Hey, try out Oreos, but these ones are coated in fudge. Oreos are already insane. Oreos are already insane. Why you coat it in fudge? Why not just fucking deep fry it too? And then put it in the fucking center of an ice cream cone. And then put that ice cream cone in the center of a fucking gigantic potato that's made out of candied sugar. And then just take that and fucking deep fry it again. Wrap that in bacon and pancakes. And then put a fucking stuffed crust around it. Like, what? It's not okay. It's not okay. Ashmead, have I considered moving somewhere cheaper to lower the cost of living? No, not really. I know a lot of people in the area, but more importantly, Carly's doctor is here, and he's the guy who's been with Carly through her entire learning about her disability. This has been a whole big, long thing. So it's important to me to keep her. Like, if he just stops being a doctor or something and we got to move on to a new one, then that opens it up a little bit more. But no, man, it's not like there's like super cheap places to move to in Canada. So you're going to get hosed wherever you are, it feels like. And I'm definitely not like fucking relocating to another country. That's totally not doable. So no, man, it's not something that I really think about. ADK, nope. I don't believe I have heard of whatever that is, man. I don't know. But you know what I do know? I got a package to open. I got a pack. I know what's in this. I know what's in this because I've been waiting for it. And Gianna spilled the beans yesterday. She took them beans and she spilled them all over the place. Here I am thinking I'm ripping effectively into it, and then you look and it's like, wait. Did I at least rip? Okay, no, we're fine. Lord of the board markers. Bum, 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 bum. We had run out. Luckily, I found one that still had a bit of life in it for us to, like, basically limp on by. But I couldn't redo the wheel with anything without new markers. So now the wheel can finally be done properly. And we're set for a while. It's like a big harmonica. Or no, wait, one of those pan pipes. Oh, I don't know where that's been. I'm just shoving it in my mouth. That's what your mom said. All right, anyways. And the little paper insert. Let's see what it says. It says, enjoy your gift from Gianna. All right. Nice and simple and straightforward. Thanks, Gianna. Nah, Justin, Amazon ain't evil. You know why? Because I got an Amazon wish list and people can buy me stuff on it. So your opinions don't mean shit to me when it comes to Amazon. Because daddy likes gifts. I like being treated like I'm a special e-girl and I don't even got to show my juggalugs, right? So I don't got to show my juggalugs. I don't got to do no tugs. I just get to put stuff on the wish list like I'm a sweet, pretty lady. And that's pretty awesome to me. And for that, I deserve more pretzels. Look, man, I wouldn't put honey mustard on anything because mustard's fucking gross. I don't know why you would take something great like honey and mix it with mustard. Honey is for dipping your nuggets in, son. Because guess what? Nuggets are one of the few things on earth that it is both morally correct and delicious to do. But yeah, no, honey mustard is garbage. I mean, you know what they say? You are what you eat, so you're garbage, demon child. You're garbage to me. You eat honey mustard, you're garbage. Same goes for mayonnaise. If you eat mayonnaise, it means you hate yourself and you should get counseling. Like, for real. Mayonnaise is gross. Gross. Also, if you like soy sauce, there's something wrong with you too. There's a big long list. There's a big long list of this garbage. Potts, you don't know shit. You like honey mustard. Yeah, you also like fucking Cool Ranch, bro. So your brain don't fucking work. And neither do your taste buds or your fucking nose. Ashby, not in a million years, buddy. Not in a million years. I ain't leaving Canada. I appreciate that you want to send me some info on it, but I ain't ever going to do it. American cheese. What do you mean? Cheese slices? I've never heard of American cheese. I just know cheese slices. Like when you go, you go to a restaurant and you order a grilled cheese and they put like a processed cheese slice in there. Yo, that's a fucking hate crime. I should be able to either report this place or burn it to the ground. Cause for real. Certain Mike, you like plain mustard? Bro, mustard's fucking damage your brain so much that you typed you like plain mustard. Stay away from mustard. It's garbage, bro. It's garbage. Didn't the fucking Germans use mustard gas or something like that? So, I'm just saying, if you like mustard, you're a fucking hate monger, right? Like, don't you care about people? There's a connection to be drawn, man. One point leads to another. A leads to B, bro. So, I mean, I'm not a war historian, so I don't know. But pretty sure the Germans use mustard gas, right? So, if you like mustard, you're a hate monger. That's the reality of it. Creamy Havarti. Oh, bro, go soak your head until your brain works right. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. There's only a few cheeses that are okay in the world. It goes cheddar, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, provolone, and Parmesan cheese for sprinkling. And that's the end of the list. That's the end of the list. None of those disgusting cheeses like brie and all this other crap that people eat. I mean, you can eat Swiss cheese and I'll look at you sideways, okay? You get Swiss cheese isn't as evil garbage as the rest of that shit. But everything else, like Gruyere makes me angry. The fact that it even fucking exists makes me very mad. It makes me very mad. Marble cheese doesn't even count as a cheese, bro. Marble cheese ain't nothing. Who eats marble cheese? The fuck even is it? It's garbage. Why would you eat that? But it's not garbage like the other cheeses. It's a non-cheese. Marble isn't actually cheese. It's just a lump of something. It's just a lump of something. Demon Child says, that's one hell of a logical leap. Well, thanks for approving of it on that level. A lot of things I do are one hell of a, because I'm just that good. That's how it goes. I get more pretzels. Justin, you like Tostito salsa rounds? I like the garlic ones. They're pretty good. Yeah, I bet you like that juice, demon child. I bet you like that French juice in your mouth. You hear Carly coughing out there? You people make her fucking sick. You guys make my wife sick with your disgusting dietary choices. Her just being in proximity of me reading it is so offensive to her immune system that it's trying to shut down. What about combos? Do I hate them also? You mean those little fucking pretzel things that are filled with the most hateful goo on earth? The only reason you eat combos is if you need to clean out your insides. Like if you need to shit yourself. That's what combos are for. They're awful. They're awful. Hey, these are pizza. You try them. What? This doesn't taste like anything on earth. On earth. Combos are comb-nose, son. Riley, you can't eat mayonnaise anymore because you had your gallbladder removed? Well, good for you. You shouldn't be eating mayonnaise because mayonnaise fucking sucks. Why would you cry about not being able to eat that thick jizz, bro? It's garbage. It's garbage. Mayonnaise is for people with no brains. Pepper jack. What the hell's pepper jack? Pretzel pizza. Why? No, you don't need to fucking do nothing to the god. Just make a fucking regular pizza. Regular pizza's fine. It's everything has to fucking be. Oh, add on all this shit, man. You don't need it. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. This is supposed to be a special night where we're celebrating all these markers. Mark my word. You guys make bad food choices, and I don't respect them. I do not respect them. Miko, you've never heard of a combo before? Well, don't go looking for them. They're awful. Pretzel peanut butter. Ew. Gross. Gross. I don't object to the concept of pretzels and peanut butter together, but I object to what my brain assumes those combos taste like. Clark agreed. Aioli is also bullshit. Whenever I see aioli, I'm like, oh, so it's just frou-frou mayonnaise. Put your pinkies up, you fucking goddamn, you poser hipsters with your aioli. Bro, when I went to the YouTube parties, they fucking had catering that was way too hipster bullshit. Where I'm like, okay, what do you have for sandwiches? It's like, we have a fucking balsamic reduction and then an aioli on a fucking cold chicken breast, but instead of buns, we've got fucking pepper shells. And it's like, oh, what the fuck is this? I had to dig into the middle of them like a rat and take the chunk of chicken out and fucking wipe all the crap off it. You need a cold chunk of chicken. I'm supposed to be here rubbing elbows with other YouTubers making connections. The food there was awful. I couldn't eat all that fancy shit. I remember that I was talking to a guy who had a fucking he has 500,000 subscribers. He runs a food channel, right? And we're talking and a caterer walks by with a fucking tray. And I just reach over and take this piece of cucumber and I put it in my mouth. And that's when I realized there's tons of little balls. Tons of little balls of something. I don't know what. I don't know what I put in my mouth. This is a big problem because it tastes awful. It tastes awful. And I'm just like, yo, fuck you, brain. I don't give a shit. This tastes bad? Who cares? Chew it and swallow it. You are not spitting this out in your hand in front of this man. You're not embarrassing me like this. Just fucking swallow it. So I chewed that crap and I swallowed it and it was awful. It was awful. I still don't know what the hell it was I ate. And then later, I embarrassed myself in front of the one dude who was really nice about it. He's walking around with the tray and I reach in, grab something off the tray and bite into it. And then I was like, it's like a garnish or something. I wasn't supposed to bite that. I said, and that's what I said. I said, I don't think I was supposed to bite that. And I put it back on the tray and he was like, you can bite whatever you want. But he said it to me like I was special needs. Do you know what I mean? He said it with that tone that said that I was special needs. And I was just like, oh, like, man, this guy's so nice. I was like, thank you. I don't drink booze, so the open bar was useless to me. The food was whatever. The one time they had a cotton candy machine, that was amazing. And the Halloween party I went to, they had all these bowls of candy, and I went up there with a bag, and no word of a lie, I just started scooping handfuls into my bag, and then I'd like walk away from the candy, and I'd come back, and oh, there's different people there, and I'd just be like scooping more candy in my bag. I took so much candy, and then they went and poured. The fucking people at YouTube went and filled the bowls more, and I went back for more. Like fuck it. When I at least with the free bar, where the booze, I should say, would like they give you booze tickets, and I went up to the guy and I'm like, "Hi, can I use one of these tickets just to get a can of pop?" And he's like, "Oh no, you can just have as much pop as you want." And I'm like, "Ho!" Because I'm just like a giant kid, I guess. But yeah, the food at those parties was always way too over the top. Although the little cakes and treats they had were pretty nice, but it's like those menus at those restaurants where you're just like, you sit down and you're like, oh God, can we just leave? Can we just leave? I don't eat pretentious food and I just want something simple. But like, it's a place where their burger is just some unholy fucking nonsense where you just, oh bro. I remember once I went to a Christmas party for a law firm and they had a 7-course meal and it was just bullshit. It was just bullshit. Here's some cold cheese soup. And I'm like, what the fuck even is this? Here's a plate of weird shit that's supposed to be lettuce, but doesn't look like any lettuce you've ever seen. Great. And it tastes like crap too. Who fucking picks this shit? Fucking rich people are stupid. Rich people are dumb. They pay a bunch of money for dumb garbage that does not taste good. Hey, what up, Heavy Metal? How you doing, buddy? Those YouTube parties were cool. It was neat to be invited because it was like you could only get in if you had a YouTube channel. That was it. Like you weren't allowed to bring plus ones. I got to bring Carly because we worked together on my channel. So we're just a team. So I just fucking brought her. I'm like, yo, we are this. So, and then at a certain point, she got her channel to 1K. So she was also able to go to the parties. They had different tiers. They had, you to even be able to go into any of these parties, you had to have 1,000 subscribers. But they would have 10,000 people events and 100,000 people events where you could only go there if you had at least 100,000 subscribers. The 10,000 subscriber events were things like there was a couple different ones, and then there was Unlock the Space, where once you hit 10K, they'll teach you how to use the gear at the YouTube studio and let you book space there and use their special recording studios, and they'll actually help you get stuff for your videos. It was nothing I could ever take advantage of because you'd have to book the place like months in advance. And my videos are, I don't have like, I've got a plan for this and it's going to come out in 3 months, you know? My stuff is all like, we're doing it, we're going, here we go, right? Miko, what? I don't know. That's where Luke belongs, bro. Oh, I got him. I hit him. Fuck him, man. Fuck him and fuck you too. Right? Loot's garbage. He fucking deserves to be face down on the floor. Right? Just you can just see him over there in the corner of the shot. That's funny. That's funny. So yeah, those parties were cool. They had the Christmas party and stuff. The Halloween party was cool because they had a scavenger hunt and they did this place up like a haunted train station. And when you went into the one room, they had half of the room was done up like the Toronto subway. So you would actually be able to get into it like a subway car. And it looked legit 1-to-1. It was amazing. It was really neat. I like that kind of stuff. And I did meet a bunch of cool YouTubers. None of it helped me. I didn't connect with them to make videos. I got some of them to like do a little 6-color magic clip for the end of my video and stuff. And I did get the one guy who had like 500,000 subscribers to do a pack opening video with me. It turned out we actually had a fan in common who was on both of our Patreons. So he was really excited for the fact that we got together. And he's like, wait, you met him? And it's like, yeah, I did. So that was years ago now, man. They shut down the YouTube space in Toronto. So, but I did do the Unlock the Space workshop. I went through it all, went down there, passed it. It was cool. They gave me a direct contact at that. Once I finished Unlock the Space, I had like a direct contact from YouTube who would literally message me going, yo, just so you know, we're having these YouTube parties. this one's going down. Like, he invited me specifically. He's like, yo, I figured you'd really like to come down to the Nintendo event we're having, where there's going to be a bunch of game developers showcasing their games. It's pretty trippy to just be like, yo, wait, like, yeah, come on in, man. Come on in. We have all these consoles set up for all you guys to play video games with the people who've created the games and talk with them. And it's like, what? That's so dope, man. I've been given a lot of cool opportunities as a result of doing all this. And it's created a lot of great memories. I have mementos from when I went to the Halloween one, because I completed the scavenger hunt, which meant I got a bag with like a YouTube water bottle, a selfie stick, this kind of screen cleaning cloth, all that stuff. All that stuff. Peace out, Clark. See you later, buddy. How many loots does it take to cover Hatcher? Well, we're not going to get to that level. I don't got to worry about it. I don't got to worry about it. So yeah, that YouTube party stuff was cool. That was fun. I liked that they did that. And we went to a number of them to the point where they started to have, they were like open bar ones. And it was just like a come and talk, but there was nothing special going on with them. It's crazy, the people that I met. I met this dude who had like 5 million subscribers and ran a music channel. And he's sitting there, he's telling me he's fucking makes like 30 grand a month off his channel. And I'm just like, all right. It's funny because I initiated the conversation in my usual style. He was sitting down along the wall, and Carly was like a little ways off from him. And so I just looked at him like, yo, you trying to fuck my wife? Like, that's... Because that's the shit. I will legitimately say that to complete fucking strangers. Because it's hilarious to me, right? And like, they can tell. They're usually pretty good at picking up that I'm joking, right? So I was like, trying to fuck my wife, buddy? And then we started having a conversation. And yeah, he's like, where are you from? He was like, from fucking Vancouver or something. I'm like, really? Why are you here? And he's like, for this. And I was like, what? And he's like, I flew in for this. And I was like, these parties are cool because you can chat with other people and whatever, but it ain't worth traveling across the country for, right? So like, he's like, my manager told me that I should come to this. So I did. He's like, I might need a new fucking manager. I just started laughing because it was just a bunch of people drinking and chatting, and it never felt like anybody was like talking shop or like really trying to set up their business. So, although everyone did have business cards at them, and I didn't at first, but then I got my business cards, and now there's no more of them. So, need to commission a mic-sized loot suit. Bro, don't even. This is the internet. Now something like that better not show up in the mail, bro. If it does, it better come with a rope and a chair for me, because like, that's the end, son. That's the end. It's like, I think if somebody sent me a fucking full-size loot suit, I would genuinely be compelled to put it on. I think I would have to put it on, and my sanity would break. I think that's what would happen. It'd be like a cursed item. Cursed loot suit. That's how I become a furry. Miko, how tall am I? I'm 6 feet tall, but I've got like a back problem that makes me hunch forward, so I'm only 6 feet tall when fully erect. Vibing on these salty pretzels tonight. Zerg, have I tried playing with the new set? I have. I played in the pre-release in paper, and I've played on Arena. I'm in the midst of an Arena draft right now. That assimilation aegis thing is nuts. Exiling one of your opponent's creatures, your best creature, and being able to turn your creatures into his best creature over and over is dumb. Daniel, Funyuns, not for me, buddy. I don't like French onion stuff. Not for me. I don't like Funyuns. I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh, man. Yeah, I used to see a chiropractor when I was a kid, but none of that stuff is covered by healthcare, like the Ontario Health Plan anymore. So they're like, come see me 3 times a week. I'm like, yeah, right, buddy. You're out of your mind. I can't afford this shit. Forget it. Forget it. Right? This is the way it is. 'Tis the way it is. Without Funyuns, you ain't fun. Without Funyuns, you're just yun. You're not fun or yun. Oh well. Oh well. Man, I'm wondering how bad fucking Hasbro's financials are gonna come through. Because this quarter is gonna contain like the Markov Manor Droopadoop. Because that shit is just dog food, man. Miko, I've had a blooming onion, if that's what you mean. They like coat it and deep fry it. It's pretty tasty. Millmaster, you've seen a lot more Thunder Junction drafts being advertised on the local Magic Facebook. Well, Wizards of the Coast is incentivizing arena drafts right now. Not arena drafts, derp. Thunder Junction drafts. By saying to game stores, if you do at least 4, we'll guarantee that you can buy a set of the Collector Modern Horizon Commander decks. So they're doing that, and they're also running a promotion where, as a player, if you link up your arena account to your Magic Wizards play account, and then you go and play in events, then they're going to give you, it's 3 levels of reward. First of draft you play, and you get a style of something. The second draft might be a booster pack. And the third draft is a draft token. So you get a draft token on Arena. So they're pushing Thunder Junction drafts pretty heavily. Furry Spatula says, here's 2 minutes of Cairo for you. Or some pretzels. You decide. Thanks, buddy. You're Lord of the Board, son. Onion ring pieces you can tear out. Yeah, I mean, the bloomin' onion isn't as good as onion rings. That's true. But as like a once a year kind of thing, you know, you go to like a festival or something for variety. All right, Spatula, you're the new Lord of the Board. So Wizards needs to try and goose the sales as much as possible, not just because Markov Manor is doing poorly, and you're right about that, Zircon, but on top of that, it's the fact that Thunder Junction has to basically take the place of Thunder Junction and the Big Score. The Big Score was supposed to be a completely separate set that culminated in the, ooh, here's loot, right? That's what's supposed to happen. But Wizards was forced to fold it into Thunder Junction because we rejected their rip-off garbage. So they just went, but they still, like when they made their projections for their earnings, they projected that the Big Score would exist as a separate set. So now you have this gap. That's why on Arena, they had to invent new levels of mastery reward garbage because they're like, this mastery pass is going to be 110 levels. So now one of the rewards on the paid mastery pass is 3 fucking uncommons. You level up and you get 3 uncommons. It's such bullshit. And they just go, oh, you know how in the last pass we had 400 gems on a day? Well, now we're just going to spread it 200 on this day and 200 on this day. They're not giving you more. They're just spreading it out and filling the rest in with mostly style garbage, but not the good styles they can sell you. Like the last rewards on the Mastery Pass are common and uncommon styles. It's such fucking garbage, but I don't care about that part. I do it for the booster packs, the draft token, all that. There's enough value in it for my gems that I get it, but the crap they're putting in is trash. Just trash. Juggum, you don't think Modern Horizons 3 is going to do well? It absolutely is. Modern Horizons 3 is going to be the biggest selling set of the year. It's going to make Wizards the most money. You fucking kidding me? That's where the power is. That's going to affect fucking Modern. It has got nothing to do with Standard. It is absolutely going to sell well, and Wizards knows it. That's why they could fucking hold the Commander decks for ransom to get you to run Thunder Junction. Modern Horizons 3 is going to be the biggest set of the year without fail. Without fail. People are literally saving money from Thunder. Like, I'm not getting Thunder Junction. I'm not getting Markov Manor. I'm getting Modern Horizons 3. It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up, even at its insane price point. It's not Commander Masters. Don't get it twisted. Commander Masters failed because it was a garbage master set that's all reprints, and the value in it is just pff. So there's nothing to give it any gas. Wizards put tons of reprints into every fucking set, so reprint sets teeter and totter, but not shit like Modern Horizons. This is a set designed to walk up to Modern, punch it in the dick, and go, the new toys are here, bam. So yeah, it's absolutely going to sell. 100%. 100%. Come Modern Horizons. Yeah, I mean they've shoved Commander onto it, some Commander decks as well, right? To hedge their bets. To hedge them bets. Zerg, yeah, get a PS5 over a box of Modern Horizons 3 for real. For real. I don't know where the ceiling is, like I said earlier. I don't know where the ceiling is where we stop and Wizards has to go, okay, we got to pull it back from here. But I don't think we're there yet. So Modern Horizons 3 is going to keep slamming. Assassin's Creed is going to flounder because the price point's going to be fucking absurd. You're going to be paying like $1 a card for 7 card packs, man. It's going to suck. It's going to suck bad, and Wizards knows it. They know that Aftermath sets do poorly, but they were too far down the road with Assassin's Creed, so there was no way to fix it. They probably were going to try and charge more for it, but they're like, oh, this product's going to be a dog. We gotta charge less to get people to buy it, not as much as we wanted to rob people for. The arrogance that they were just like, people will totally buy story sets. It's a story set with 5 cards. You can't draft it or whatever, but you should pay full price. Why don't people want it? Well, you don't want to get a pack where, look, we took out the commons. No, they're still commons. These uncommons are now the commons. Nuh-uh. Every card in this pack is rare or above. We go rares, mythic rares, ultra mythic rares, super duper mythic rares, and jankledy bankledy rares. Oh, yeah, there's no commons or uncommons. Sure there is. It's based on the frequency you put these in the packs. Nuh-uh. There's 5 rares per pack, and 2 mythic rares per pack, and 1 bankledy jank rare per 6 packs. It's like, okay, yeah, those are all rares, are they? Yup. So Assassin's Creed is going to be niche, and I don't believe it's going to sell well at all. We will see. But, like, the fact that they are trying to charge so much, they can only hope to milk Assassin's Creed fans who don't know Magic. Because Magic players who are Assassin's Creed fans are probably going to look at the price point and go, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What a wild world, man. Magic's been around for 30 years, and things have changed so much, especially in the last 5 years. It's gotten really crazy. But as somebody who catalogs what's going on with Magic, as someone who helps to put together the historical record for what's happened with Magic the Gathering, there certainly is more than enough to talk about, isn't there? We're living in interesting times, to say the least. What up, Still? What up, Luke? How's it going? You're going hard on Modern Horizons 3? Well, I don't consider people buying the Magic products they want to be part of the problem. I don't care. There are people who will insist you got to stop buying from Hasbro, all this stuff. I'm not. I don't give a fuck, man. Life is short. I'm going to enjoy what I enjoy, and I don't give a fuck if you think the business practices won't stop unless everybody does what I say. Nope. I'm going to enjoy myself and live my fucking life. I don't care. I don't care. Whatevs. I'll make my videos decrying what's going on and hope for fucking better shit. But I ain't getting in on no boycott. Fuck that. I want all the Magic. I don't give a shit. I can't afford the stuff. That's my biggest fucking complaint. That and the card quality. Clayton, you ain't wrong. I am old, buddy. I'm a dinosaur. I'm not who Wizards wants as a customer anymore. I'm not their target. Right? They'll happily take me along with everybody else, but I ain't. Yeah, Nishimoto, I know. You live in interesting times is actually a curse. I get it. I get it. I like peaceful, stable times, honestly. Interesting times are the opposite of that. Peace and stability are extremely valuable to me. And, I mean, society overall, so. But yeah, with Wizards right now, everything is tumultuous insanity where they're just seeing how much they can grab. And I don't know how long it's going to go on for, really. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I'm going to keep playing Magic because I love it. I love it. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? It's like being in love with a crack whore and you're just like, oh, this bitch is going to do all this crack-headed shit, but I love her. Right? That's it. Me and my crack hoe. That's MTG. I need more crack money, daddy. Oh, fine. How much? I need money, daddy. I need money. Harley, you're in Australia, so you get the Japanese print stuff. Well, enjoy it while it lasts, because the Japanese print quality has been steadily degrading. I was astounded to realize that, whoa, wait a minute. Look at these. These Japanese print quality look like the North American ones did a couple years ago. It's in a race to the bottom, bro. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I wish it wasn't the case, but Wizards wants to cut costs everywhere and just making it cheaper, making it faster, whatevs, right? That's the way they do now. I have a very cynical view overall of how things are going. Clayton's right as well. On top of Australia having the Japanese printing, you also have kangaroos that have poisonous fucking spiders in their pouches that they'll throw at you like ninja stars and stuff, bro. And baby eating dingoes and all that shit, right? So don't need none of that. You guys need to get that shit in order. You guys need to calm all that stuff down. 100%. You got enough fucking spider webs that you can just start a fire and burn them all off? Like, watch the spider web burning. It's like, you need to pave Australia. Like, the entirety of Australia needs to be fucking paved. All of it. 100% paved. No trees, no plant life, nothing. Like when I played SimCity and I needed to get that one goal, or where you have like tons and tons of roads and I just paved the world. Just that's it. Pave Australia 100%. That's the plan. That's the plan. If you don't have a good proper winter, it won't kill off all the dickhead animals like fucking death spiders and shit. That's what you need the good old snowfall for. Oh, what's that? Black Widows? You can suck my dick because you can't handle the fucking cold Canadian winters? Perfect. Perfect. Ashmead, yeah, man. Those fucking hang glider spiders that like soar through the air on their own thread. That's wild. That's wild. Spiders don't bother me that much unless they drop down right in front of me. And then whenever they do that, I'm like, for this insult, you must die. How dare you? Shot her yesterday. It was snowing in Lithuania. I don't know the weather patterns there, but I mean, from your reaction, it sounds like that is outside the ordinary. This winter wasn't that bad. Still bad enough to kill Black Widows. Still bad enough to stop all that shit. Ain't no kangaroos coming up and fucking having koala bears bite me to give me chlamydia, bro. Right? Every koala bear in Australia has chlamydia because apparently Australians have unprotected sex with koala bears. Isn't that crazy? It's like a fucking national pastime or something. Because every koala bear, like, oh, they're cute. They hold little mint leaves on your pack of fucking throat drops or whatever. But nah, man, for real, every koala bear has the fucking clap, man. How messed up is that? Humans, you like it. You don't. All the koalas don't get it from just one dude banging koalas. Like, for real, that's like it's like a sport over there or something. I don't know because I haven't been there and I won't go there because of all the death spiders and disease bears. You know, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I learned what I know from the internet and fucking Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. Crocodile Dundee is a fucking is an equal is a egalitarian. If you're in a fucking wheelchair, he'll sit down on a chair and punch you in the fucking face, right? So you got to respect it. You got to respect Mick. You got to respect Mick. You don't want to play in real life Helldivers to pick up groceries? I've never played Helldivers, but I mean, just the name, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. That's a no for me, dog. What up, Malik? How's it going? It's going like this. Goodbye.